Well, the crowd are hiding underneath those buildings and tents, trying to stay as cool as they can.
On your mark.
But when it's 95 degrees and you are diving into 85-degree water, well, there is no place to hide from the environment. One big lap, 1,000 meters, and then a second smaller lap, and no surprise, I think Raphael taking it out. This man has been in the lead of many races around the world, and he is a superb swimmer. Look at that beautiful swim stroke. Last year, he was a part of a breakaway on this course. We'll see whether or not he can get anyone to go with him. Right there looks like the young Canadian Tyler Bredschneider from Guelph, Ontario, as he's sitting on the feet of that superb Frenchman. Solid swim, Raphael out of the water in 17 minutes and change. Tyler Bredschneider, his father, a former international swimmer in Canada, and here they come now, the rest of those athletes. Johnny Rasmussen coming out of the water, and you can see as they are just over 17 minutes and 45 seconds. Perez with a great swim, so he'll be in a superb position. York from Canada coming out of the water as well. Chacon from Costa Rica. There's Ivan Rania just coming out. A long run, about 400 meters to get to the bike, and then you know it is hill time. Will anyone have the legs to go with Raphael? Well, the young Canadian Bredschneider, we'll see. It is going to take a serious man ride to stay up for that man. There goes Rasmussen as they're coming out. And New York wearing number 3 right now, going to try to catch on to that group. There's Ivan Rania. If anybody has the legs to go with Raphael, it will be Ivan Rania getting ready for an Ironman later on this year. Look at that 16 to 18% grade. Nobody around. Raphael looking around to see if he can get somebody to work with him. This is a tough course to go solo for 40 kilometers, 8 laps, particularly at 95 degrees. He looks over his shoulder, and just now you can start to see the chase group of athletes working their way up. Probably wise for this man to let 1 or 2 athletes come. It's 85 to 90 kilometers an hour coming down this hill, and these guys are absolutely flying. This course has been relentless on some of the top athletes in the world over the past years. The hill, the humidity, you just can't get away from it. And Raphael looking for somebody. This guy 2 or 3 times he's made breaks and trying to get a few other people to come with him. He just literally is at another level right now. An incredible opportunity for somebody to get away if they can, and it looks like one of the young athletes from Argentina, Luciano Taccani, just breaking away. There's a group of about 11 or 12 athletes trying to get themselves back into this. Chacon, Ivan Rania into this group, and Raphael now I think has made up his mind. He has broken away again, and as you look over the corner, you can see about a 40+ second gap. As Raphael come into those shoes, he's got number 1 for a reason. He has proven himself here in the past, but he is going to have some magical legs because he's biked the better part of 40 kilometers all by himself. It is now 95 and counting. They're right in the middle of the heat of the day now. Luciano Taccani has ridden the last 2 laps on his own as well. He has put together a superb race. Will he have something special? Let's see as they now come off the bike. There's Ivan Rania trying to get out there. Chacon from Costa Rica, about 15 or 16 men heading out to start this run. One of the men who's positioned himself very well, the young athlete from Russia, Peryanko. Look at this man. He is absolutely flying through the field. He had a solid bike to get himself back into this elite group. And it is so difficult when you race for Russia to get yourself even a start. This guy's taking full advantage. He goes through the young Argentine. And you can see right there, Raphael, I think he's in serious trouble. He's led for most of the day, but here comes a pass. And there he goes. Peryanko into the lead. Taccani sitting on his heel. Raphael now desperately trying to hold on for 3rd as he goes uphill. I don't think he's going to have enough gas to hold off Perez from Mexico. Look at this young man. He is eating up the pavement, and he's getting a lot of love from the crowd as well. Perez having a superb run. Peryanko looking over his shoulder. He's had 2 silver podiums this year in premium races, but never at a World Cup. He has never been on the podium, but today Russia will claim victory, and nobody happier than this man who put it together with a solid bike and then the day's fastest run. Artem Peryanko from Russia claims victory, a new Russian name to look out for. And here comes a man who is very solid on the bike today. He had a superb run as well. Luciano Taccani, 2 gold medals earlier this year in La Paz, but he will claim silver in his first ever World Cup podium. And we wait, and it will be a Mexican. Look at the crowd. They are loving it. It's Irving Perez will claim the bronze medal, and he did it on the run. Nobody behind him. The crowd loving it. one of the local athletes claiming a bronze medal performance. These three men all on the podium for the first time, celebrating and enjoying the 95-degree heat here in Mexico.